Alright, good morning guys. It is just after 6 o'clock here on Tuesday morning. Left the house around 5 a.m. We are headed out the Pennsylvania Turnpike as we speak. Gonna hit 70 and hop out to Columbus, Ohio. Got another company to help in Columbus, Ohio with a local run and then a load of farm equipment headed back towards my house. So we've got a a Ram 1500 on the trailer just to get us out here to make some money to help this company out. So it shouldn't be too terrible today. Everything was lined up by him, and he does this for a living as well and is pretty efficient with his work, so I don't have any doubts in my mind that today's not going to be a smooth day, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're about 20 minutes outside of Columbus, Ohio right now. We're making good time. We've got this one drop to make with this Dodge Ram, and then we boogie on over to some town outside of Columbus, do a 50-mile run with a piece of equipment, which pays $8 a mile, which is cool, and then we pick up to go back towards the house. So the reason I got up so early this morning is I'm not unloading this farm equipment, the second load of farm equipment, in the dark. And the place is like an hour and a half from my house at a drop, so I'm not unloading it in the dark. And he doesn't want to do it really early in the morning, wants to wait for the sun to come up. And it's going to need like a loader or something, wheel loader, to unload everything, and he has one. But he says it's an older machine, it'll have to warm up and blah, blah, blah. So that's cool. So should get stopped hopefully around, depending on how everything goes, I'm going to say around dinner time, maybe 4 or 5. If everything goes well, we're going to make it about an hour back towards the house. And we're going to stay in Cambridge, Ohio. Already scoped out a place, and we're gonna stay there, get up probably around 6-ish then, and we only got about 3 hours to his house, so I'm gonna tell him around 9, which should be enough time for, when I said first thing in the morning, he was a little leery of first thing, so I don't blame him. 9 o'clock would be good, and then got unloaded maybe in an hour at 10, be home by 11:30, noon tomorrow, and then off for the rest of the week. So like I said, I was helping another transporter out. He does a lot of farm equipment and just a lot of equipment. So I came out here to help him out, and looks like I may be doing a bunch of that here in the month of December, is coming out here to Ohio and helping out, which I don't mind. So got me thinking I'm going to be buying a freight trailer. I'm going to see how this run goes with farm equipment, and then I'll know if this gator will work for me or not. That extra 4 feet of getting a 40-footer might be what I need, but I'll show you what I haul today, and just stay tuned. It's going to be a pretty cool load. I'm going to set up, I put a magnet up on the trailer on this to mount my GoPro, so I should get some pretty good loading and unloading footage for you guys. Alright, we're empty. And we're running off the road. We've got 18 minutes to our next pickup, which happens to be a local 55-mile run, which I talked about earlier. It is an extremely old road grader. Somewhere between 9,000 and 10,000 pounds. You'll see it, it's old. Probably from the 60s or 70s. They claim it runs. See what happens when we get there. It's probably got an old gas motor in it, so it probably does run fairly well, but they need to move across town, and it's paying well, so let's get it done. guys, so as you saw in that footage, that machine did not run. The guy who sent me to get it was told it ran. The other transport company I help out, he was told multiple times it ran to load and to unload. Well, as you saw there, it didn't. So, machine weighs about 9,000 to 10,000 pounds from what I gathered from the customer, and it had 4 out of 6 of the tires were about, I wouldn't say flat, but flat enough where like they were sinking, like as it would go up the ramp, the tire would compress instead of rolling up over. So had to put a snatch block on it and had to give the winch a workout, which it did fine once we kind of got everything figured out. The guy there was not paying attention. I was getting a little frustrated because I can't see everything. I was asking for help, you know. His machine that was supposed to run. But anyways, so we are 8 miles from delivery now. This is a quick 50-mile run and pay somewhere around 400 bucks. So I'll go get this dropped off real quick, and then I think it's about a half hour or so over to our pickup. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get lunch. So we'll check up with you guys after we get this thing unloaded. I'll tell you one thing that fascinates me, and I watch them all the time on YouTube. I watch like Millennial Farmer, Welker Farms, Cola Cornstar. Is these, hold on, State Boy, is these farmers. Shit just amazes me. Woo-wee! I say we got a full load here, boys and girls. Got a sprayer. We got chains, forward, backwards. Got our spare box of straps, our extras, our leftovers. We got a strap on the tongue. The jack is over there on the ramp. We've got 5 straps across the planter. This is an 8-row planter. I'd say it's probably about 24 feet long maybe. We're sitting at 12.9 high right now. We had to drop the planter nose down, take the jack out. If you can see, I still gotta sweep the deck, but the jack's down to bring that down. We were about 14 feet before we dropped it down. But that's it. Let's take a step back here. Now you can't call me just a little sissy car hauler. Let's get down the road.